Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm going to share from the Wisdom of Love Tarot. So yesterday I shared a message to say that there's been some super weird things going on, as in basically mirror images of my twin showing up. Very bizarre. And so many synchronicities along with it. Just as I was saying to myself, right, I need to let this go again and just, move into that space of like I said, just trusting that, if it's right for you, it'll come back for you. And sort of like releasing it out of just a release basically. And then what shows up, somebody that looks identical to my twin. Very bizarre. So I want to know, so what I'm going to ask the Wisdom of Love Oracle is just specifically, because then as with all of these things, then I get emails from lots of you to say, yes, weirdly, that same thing has happened. And so, yeah, I mean, who knows why? It's just a bizarre, just kind of like a bizarre thing. So I want to specifically around that, if anyone else has felt that, like this vibration that's coming in, that's exactly the same. So many synchronicities. Look, it's true. It's about saying there's unfinished business. Now, interestingly, the write-up for this is saying that the same thing will come around time and time again, because it is to basically, after every ending, there's a new beginning. And you can feel that in your energy, that we're releasing a cycle and moving into a new one. And so this is moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied to you. It is important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if needs be, and declare your feelings, if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved, and close, so interesting, the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. So just like I was saying, that like release, it's almost like you release one set of energy to open a doorway to another set of energy, and that energy is like a sort of cleansed vibration, right? And then, in my case, every time I do that, it's like a cycle of releasing, letting go, and then there'll be some ridiculous, like I had, like the guy like I shared, that somebody that was identical to my twin turns up at my door. These things just to say, hang on a minute, trust, and just trust, because right. So this, chaos and conflict. This card, I did a couple of cards pull for myself this morning, and I was asking about, and I actually asked what's going on with my twin, and there was chaos and conflict around him. And that came through because I did it a few times. This is actually the fourth time now this card has come through today. So, and what has, and basically over the last couple of weeks, like I've been sharing this sort of frenetic kind of energy, being around, sort of like this weird thing, like having this person that is so like my twin in so many ways show up, and so many synchronicities that happened around it, so many things that I'm just like, what's, what is this? And this is creating, look, it's number 33. 33 is the number of the Ascended Masters. There's sort of chaos and conflict of energy, right? That is definitely. So we will again have a little look. So 33, this sort of like frenetic sort of what's going on. So interesting. So stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it is not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you'll be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before if you use the time constructively. So, that's, whatever the divine counterparts are going through, there is this sort of like chaotic, you know, everything being turned upside down. That's what I feel, because the guidance is for us is to just breathe our way through it, right? To just breathe and imagine, right? So I just noticed, because there's another card with breathe, I've noticed that this is imagine. Oh, you know what? That's going to make me want to cry. Imagine was the first song that I put out on this channel, that I was guided to put out on the channel. And Imagine by John Lennon. And of course, that song, the lyrics to that song is imagine the world where we can be as one. So very, very special meaning. Very going full circle yet again, like full circle. It brings us right back to the very beginning of this channel where I was led to put out John Lennon, Imagine. So the message is, in matters of the heart, it is easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. Whilst that is romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating, so step out onto the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You will be changed for the better, so imagine that. Wow. So there is that thing to say, we are constantly creating our reality. We're constantly creating the situations that we want to help us live our highest and best path, as long as we keep asking every single day to be put on our highest and best path, and to remember that, and that is, it's so easy to say, but so easy to forget as well, as with everything. So we have to just keep remembering to be put on our highest and best path every single day, to ask for our ancestors, our spiritual team to help us, our support team to be with us to help us. So I'm going to move on to the Good Tarot, just to say okay, and I love a bit of the Good Tarot. So I just want to know, what is the Good Tarot? What is the energy that we need to know about? What does the Good Tarot want to tell us about the twin flame connections at the moment? So, and the message is this. Oh, look at that. It's love. Number 6, peace, love, and harmony. The reunion. This is the courage of the lion. Oh, so beautiful. It's like to have this courage to live in love, to have this courage to keep going forward, for like this eternal, beautiful, passionate love. So the message is, in all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. Well, isn't that just beautiful that we get that? It is love. So I'm going to read letter 6, because that was on page 6. So from my Divine Love Letter book, 6 is the one. So I want you to know that you have nothing to worry about. I want you to calm your mind so that you can live in your heart and feel me inside of you. Feel my warmth in your heart. Let my love and the power of our love together guide us both back to each other. It's been a long, long journey. but it's one that we can absolutely finish. And the finish line is oh so close. It's just a matter of focus and intent. Believe in our life together. Believe in the plans that we want for each other coming to fruition. Believe that what you think, I think. What you feel, I feel. We share common goals. We share common aspirations. We share the same lifeblood that runs through every part of us, binding us together, keeping us in tune with each other, keeping us in tune by focusing on our hearts, beating together as one. Okay, so that's book one, right? So book two is this. Quite excited. So seriously, this is brilliant because I know this is from someone's higher self to their twin, saying, why can't you just be a bit more responsive and a bit more forthcoming? Why does it have to be so hard? It's like flogging a dead horse. I feel beyond frustrated when all I want to do is just be with you, and I really don't know how I go about doing that, or what you want me to do to help us do that. I need to know that you want this too. I need to know that I'm just not on some wild magical goose chase, which is going to end up with me jumping in a canal. Please give me something to go on in real life. Well, I'm sure that we all have felt like that. Just like feeling like, are we on some wild goose chase? Is this ever going to happen? Are we being led up the cosmic garden path? So this is book three. That we are a match made in heaven, that our divinely guided and beloved union is written in the stars. It's in the wave and ripple of the oceans and lakes. It's in the air that we both breathe. With every breath you take, think of the oxygen that, just as I was saying about breathing, think of the oxygen that feeds your body, feeling our union, powering our bodies to bring us closer together. We need the power of our physical bodies to experience our souls uniting. We need our bodies to experience our enlightenment. We need each other to reach the light within. The full light within each other, within each of us, comes from being in physical union with one another. Peace and love. Well, how beautiful is that? Because peace and love brings us back to number 6, which is peace and love and harmony. So ties in all of the message, beautiful, the connections between all of the messages, just, you know, it's beyond words, really, to be honest. It's beyond words. So there we go. I hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, reading, channeling, or to get any of my services, all details are in the link below in the video. I'll be back tomorrow, but in the meantime, I hope wherever you are, then I hope you are doing good, and I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.